Hey guys, it's Kelsey and welcome back. So today I have another lip swatch video. So L'Oreal just dropped the new Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These are brand new. Don't get them confused with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. I think that's a thing. I am so sick of brands that call like matte lip gloss. Like, what is a matte lip gloss? You're just contradicting the world. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. New at the drugstore. Mine ran for literally $12, but the girl was very nice and gave me a lot of coupons. But I did see at a different Walgreens location they were $9.99, so I'm really not sure about the prices. I will leave it linked down below where you can buy it online though, and I'll try to find the cheapest one for you. But I have got 5 of the shades today. We're going to be lip swatching them, first impressions, and just everything. I do want to say real quick, if you are a newbie and you just searched, review of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and you found my video because you want to know about these lipsticks, this is my little section and my time to try to reel you in and tell you to subscribe. I do a lot of reviews on different makeup products that you probably want to see, so just hit subscribe, okay? Okay, you guys, I've removed all product from my lips. There might be like a little bit of foundation on there, but that's nothing really. I'm not going to be using a lip liner because when I do a first impressions on liquid lipsticks or any kind of lipstick, I like to see what it can do on its own with no liner. So the first one I'm going to be trying out is the shade 370 RoseBlood. Now, one thing about the matte packaging, on camera, you can really see the color, but in person, it's a little bit hard to see through that frosted glass to really see what shade you're getting when you're looking in the store. But other than that, I think I like the packaging, but I'm not a fan of the matte glass look anymore. I feel like it gets dirty easily. Anyways, the wand really reminds me of the new Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. It's like that triangle tip. It's pretty big, so let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, so immediately I noticed like a swipe flush of just pure pigment. So one thing I really like about this kind of triangle tip is that you can use it to really get up in the corners, but I do think this brush might just be a little bit too big maybe, or maybe a little bit too fluffy. But wow, this is really pigmented. So I want to show you guys something. I flipped my brush over and did the bottom lip again so you can see the difference between 1 and 2 coats. The top lip is showing a little bit more purple and the bottom lip is looking a lot more dark burgundy, if you guys can tell. Now, it really just depends on what you're going for, but it's not difficult to go ahead and do a second layer. But I did just want to show you guys that because it kind of does really change the color if you put on a second layer. Okay, so don't mind the application. Again, I'm not using a liner, so it's not going to be a perfect application. I do like the brush. I think it might be it's a little bit hard to use. That point is really good to get in here, but for me, I don't like a point for doing my Cupid's bow. I like something more round. It makes it easier for me, but it's not bad. It's a little bit difficult to do the Cupid's bow area with a point, but so far, it's super sticky and shiny and weird. I'm going to sit here and let it dry down. It reminds me of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink because when I first put that lipstick on, it was all shiny and sticky too, and I was like, what the heck? And then it dried down. So we'll see how this dries down. It's just very interesting. It's taking a decent amount of time to dry down, which is not really that great. Alright, while we're still waiting for it to dry down a little bit, I will say that this is a stunner. If it's not going to dry down, it's still kind of cool, because it feels kind of tight as if it is drying down, but it still has that kind of shine effect. If you guys have heard of the new Too Faced liquid latex, I have not tried those, but the way this looks, I feel like latex would be a great name for this because it's matte, but it's shiny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it has dried down as much as it's going to. It's still got a really nice shine to it. Let's see. Oh, wow. A little bit came off. I don't know if you guys can even see that. A little bit came off, but not much. So maybe this has, pretty much dried down and it holds a shine. That's very interesting. But I will say, it says Infallible Pro Matte, not Pro Dry with Shine. I'm going to keep talking and letting it dry, and maybe it'll get matte, but what I'm thinking, this liquid lipstick, at least this particular one, it has dried down to, a long wearing finish where it passes the kiss proof test, but it still has a shine to it. Now, that is cool. That is amazing. I've never tried a product like that before. It literally has that really nice kind of like subtle shine to it. It doesn't look like I'm wearing gloss. Wow, it just looks like I'm wearing a cool, like, regular shiny, like, lipstick, but it's, like, long wearing and it's not coming off. Yeah. Only a teeny, tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces come off on the hand. This is really interesting. Let's go ahead and actually show you guys how it comes off. My makeup wipe is a little bit dried out, but let's just see if it's, like, hard to get off. Oh my gosh! What in the heck? Oh, it's, you guys, it's like not coming off. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. This is a really cool lipstick, you guys. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's matte. Wow. Okay. Let me focus. I'm not going to lie and say that it's matte. It's not matte in my opinion. It does have a little bit of a shine, but it is certainly long wearing, which I think when a lot of us hear matte, we kind of associate that with long wearing. So for me, I don't mind the shine as long as it's not going anywhere. Alright, that is really difficult to get off, so I'm actually loving these so far. Like, let's just not get ahead of ourselves and try another one. But so far, I'm thinking these are like a never before seen amazing formula. Next, I'm going to be trying 362 Plum Bum. Like I said, it's a little hard to see the color in the tube. It shows up so good on camera, but in person, I guess maybe I'm just blind. This looks like a really nice kind of muted purpley pink color. It looks real nice, so let's see. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Immediately, for whatever reason, this one feels like softer. I'm hoping that the pigment is as dramatic on camera as it is in person. Like, this is a one swipe and go. Like, ooh, you guys, all it takes is one pull out. You never have to dip back into the tube. So these are going to last a very long time. It is 0.21 ounces. These are going to last forever because literally all you need is one application and you're good. This is absolutely ridiculous. This one feels a lot softer than the first one, so it doesn't feel as sticky. It's still sticky, but not as tacky, if that makes any sense. Man, this one just feels better on the lips. So I'm going to sit here and try to let this one dry down a little bit, even though I'm scared to have to take it off again. But I do want to compare and see if this one dries a little bit differently. These do not emphasize wrinkles or anything like that either. I wanted to actually say, once they dry down, they're not, I feel like they're not going to crumble. You'll have to stay updated on Snapchat, which is at Kelsey Alfred. But right now, my first impression is that they're not really going to crumble because they don't really get that super matte finish. And this one immediately is looking more matte than the other one. So maybe there is a little bit of an inconsistency with the finishes because the other one, I let that thing dry down as long as it needed to. And this one's already starting to look more matte to me. I don't see as much shine. Ew, look at my face. Okay. So, it's kind of got that same finish as the last one. It's gonna dry down and still feel a little bit sticky, and only a tiny bit comes off in the kiss test. It's really strange, because the way this feels on the lips is sticky. It feels like something should be coming off, but it's not. If you're eating, I think that your food would probably stick to it because it's sticky, so keep that in mind. But wow, again, this is 362 Plum Bum. This color is absolutely stunning. I think it would be really stunning on pale skin and really, really stunning on darker skin than I am. So, alright, the next one I'm going to be trying is 352 Shakedown. And this one, I literally have to look into the viewfinder because for whatever reason, when I look at them in person, I just can't tell what color they are. This looks like a really cool kind of peachy, like dark nudie peachy pink. It really looks like maybe like a My Lips but better color. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, it looks a lot darker, and I think in my lips than it does in the tube. Wow, you guys. Okay, this, again, 352 Shakedown. I think it's a lot darker than the tube, and it's a lot less pink. The tube looks a little bit pink, It still has a little bit of a pink undertone on my lips, but it's a lot darker. Again, super shiny and soft. When you first put it on, it straight up feels like a thick, luxurious lip gloss, and then it dries down to its weird formula. These are really, really interesting, you guys. Oh my goodness. Next, I'm going to go ahead and try 365 Deeply Disturbed. This is an interesting purple color, so let's see how this goes. Wow. This one, again, like the first one, this is such a horrible application, but the bottom one, I'm showing you 2 layers. It definitely changes color deeper. Okay, I did an absolutely terrible application of this one. Again, this was 356 Deeply Disturbed. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think that with that weird kind of shiny finish it gives, I would like this color more in like a super matte. It's just too purple for me, and it is a little bit patchy. Not really liking this, and I did a horrible application. That's not helping. Last but not least, 368 Matador. Now this one I'm excited for. This, I can't tell if it's going to be a red or if it's going to be like a brown red. Ooh, now that I take it out, I still don't know. Let's see. Oh, I already know I'm going to love this color. This is like an orangey brick red. Oh. Okay, again, this is Matador. This is a beautiful kind of red with a little bit of an orange bricky undertone to it. I really, really like this color. Again, most of these, they don't require a second coat, but once you give them a second coat, they really, really match the bottle. But either way, with one swipe, you've got full depth, and that's amazing. But my final opinion on these are very unique liquid lipsticks. They're very sticky and weird. They have a little bit of shine once they dry down, but they're still completely, almost completely kiss-proof. And by kiss-proof, I mean like they pass the kiss test, like they're transfer-proof. So these are really interesting. They're a little bit expensive for the drugstore, but I think it's worth at least a grab of one so you can try out this formula. I think it would have been great if they marketed these not as a matte liquid lipstick, but like a latexy, like shiny, but transfer proof. I think that would have been really cool, and they could have marketed that a lot better, but it is what it is. I would not say that they're matte. They're kind of weird. They've got like, I don't know, a little bit of shine to them, but they're so pigmented and so like weirdly transfer proof. They are not the most comfortable lipstick in the world because they are kind of sticky, so I will leave you guys at that. Hopefully that's enough info for you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, leave me any questions you have down below, and I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Bye.